Dajahao. This evening, I'm at the Royal Albert Hall. I'm going to go and see one of the greatest pianists of our generation. That is no other than Lang Lang.
Hey guys, it's Lang Lang. Please join me at the Royal Albert Hall on October 24th.
Really what I wanted to show you guys was some of the concert itself, but I managed to contact Lang Lang's management. It wouldn't let me film any of the performance inside, unfortunately. I also tried to message Lang Lang directly. Unfortunately, that didn't work either. So that leaves me with one option left to try and meet this great pianist, and that's to get inside, see his concert, tell you all about it, and then hopefully I can get a glimpse of him from a stage door at the back afterwards. Let's give it a go, see if I can meet him. So we're being sent all the way around the building because our tickets didn't scan. Hopefully door 12 will let us in. Might be pretty loud in here. We're just queuing for a little snack. So we're just waiting for the doors to open. We're just going to sit down for a little bit in this bar and then we'll go inside. Look, Lang Lang Orchestra and Solo Erhu. That's exciting. There's some solo classical guitar in there as well. So what will be really good is definitely Bare Necessities. That is a great tune. The ceiling is very tall.
So cool.
That is a massive organ. I'm super excited. They're still tuning the piano. Not too much longer now.
So you can see here that the hall is starting to fill up. Everybody's getting ready to watch the performance. And I'm getting very excited. I'm just going to show you a few clips of what you would have heard if you were here.
Oh, I'm sure everyone knows the Jungle Book.
That was amazing. I had so much fun. Everything was just absolutely perfect, spot on. The guests, the performances, just awesome. Didn't manage to meet Lang Lang this time. We have seen a transport bus behind us. It's too cold to hang around. Don't know how long we'd be stood here. Lots of staff and security around as well. So maybe next time.
So I am back at home, as you can see, and I just wanted to talk about my experience of seeing Lang Lang. Over 2 acts, there was 11 performances. They were all really, really different to each other, which was mainly held up by the fact Lang Lang had a lot of guest performances. Some were done with an orchestra and some were just done solo piano. First, I want to just talk about a lot of the guest performances that he had on. He invited multiple different singers on. There was a very good classical guitarist. Something that was really, really beautiful is that his wife was also there and she sang and also played a piece on the piano as well, which was lovely. But I think one of the highlights was he actually performed Reflection, which is a song from Mulan. Obviously, this one was quite close to his heart. All the Chinese lanterns came down from the ceiling for this performance. There was a special guest also playing the erhu on this song. Fortunately, I didn't quite catch her name, but it was absolutely a beautiful piece and a beautiful performance, and I felt like it was quite a special one for him. I think that one of the things that Lang Lang did, which was very, very impressive to me is that even though it was his concert, whenever there was somebody else on stage with him, he was lifting them up. He really knew when to take more of that back seat to allow the guest performance or the orchestra to really take charge. I think that takes a very mature musician, for someone of his talents who can carry an entire performance by himself on the piano, to be able to have the respect to sit back and allow other people to flourish and shine is really, really a great thing for him to do. He also spoke about the reason that he was performing Disney songs at this concert, and he spoke about wanting to expand people's interest in classical music. He said that whenever he had young people that he was performing to, they would always ask him to do a Disney song. He just knew Let It Go from Frozen, which he would play, and then he would go back to playing Chopin, Bach, whatever, which obviously they wouldn't find quite as exciting. So he decided to do an entire Disney-themed show as a bit of an inspiration to younger people, to get more of a connection between the younger generations and classical music. He did this really, really well by having some very different styles of classical interpretations in the arrangements that he did. It was very sweet because the person that arranged a lot of that music was also there in the audience on that night. So it was really, really cute at the end because he really said thank you to him for helping to arrange the music. And it just makes it feel like, you know, it's not just a one-man effort. There's all these people behind creating this concert, which was really cool. The way that he played the piano, everything was very, very perfect. You can imagine the amount of focus in the direction of how he's playing every single note and melody in there. I even thought at some point that perhaps he's got three hands, because the complexity and the way he was playing counter melodies, melodies, and the chords all at the same time. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really impressive. In fact, when they were creating this Disney concert, him and his management, they were worried the tickets wouldn't sell because it's not a normal kind of concert to do. But fortunately, at least for this show at the Royal Albert Hall, it was completely sold out. And everything was full to the brim, so he didn't really need to worry too much about anything like that. I was also really, really impressed by his wife's piano playing. So his wife performed Dos Oruguitas. She did that with a quartet of male vocalists. It was really, really good. What I really feel like what I picked out was her piano playing was very, very different to Lang Lang's, actually. It was a little bit looser with her emotions while she was playing. She didn't quite have that precise sound that Lang Lang can achieve. And the other difference I sort of found is that whereas her playing was more emotional and floaty, Lang Lang had that full range of very soft, beautiful playing, and he could in an instant be using the piano keys as a drum kit, pretty much, absolutely smashing the living daylights out of them, but in the most beautiful way. So a couple of other highlights from the performance. One was when they played When You Wish Upon a Star, because Gina and Lang Lang performed that together. She was singing it, and that was just a really beautiful moment. You could see them looking at each other and performing together, and I just think that having a connection like that when performing is so beautiful. Finally, he did the encore of Rainbow Connection, which is a really wonderful song, and I think the moment was very special, actually. I think it encompassed the entire performance in one song, because halfway through, confetti started coming down from the ceiling. And the one thing that I noticed is that obviously all of the children that were sat in the seats, they would be reaching out and trying to grab the confetti. But actually, you know, in front of us, there was quite an elderly gentleman. He's French, actually, and even he and others around him were reaching out to grab a piece of this confetti. I think that is the pinnacle of what this concert was supposed to achieve, which was really just connecting anybody from all ages into this one musical environment. The sort of big finale was Let It Go, the song from Frozen, obviously. And again, this was a really, really great song to have a crescendo on. There was fog coming over the stage, and something that stood out a lot is that the emphasis, the note emphasis and the way that it was played was very, very different from the original. It's very impressive how just using different rhythmic emphasis can really change the way something feels and the way that it is played. And the one thing that I did notice is that there was a young child sat next to me, and this was the song that really got him on the edge of his seat. He sat up bolt upright when the song started playing. And I think that's amazing, and this is something that maybe only Disney can really do, is that anybody from any age will know some of the songs that were played, and there really was a little something for everyone. And really, after experiencing it, I think only somebody of the highest caliber could really produce and perform something so inclusive to everybody to listen to, and it's definitely something that I will remember forever. If you do get a chance to have a listen to any of this Disney arrangements that Lang Lang has done, please go and have a listen. Some of the performances, like Dos Oruguitas, I don't really even want to go listen to the original anymore. That one I actually hadn't really heard much, so after listening to Lang Lang's performance, sorry, I should say Gina's performance, then I went back and listened to the original, and to me it's just not going to be able to reach the same heights as this live performance that I was witness to. So yeah, please go and give it a listen. It's an absolutely wonderful creation of music that can be enjoyed by everybody. So guys, that's it from me. I hope that you've been inspired to go out and listen to some live music. Please like the video and comment down below as well, and I will see you all next time. 再见, bye bye.